Welcome viewers to the THB Flora Hotel, Porto do Carmen, Old Town, Lanzarote. I paid too much for this. The room has been fine, I've got no complaints. There's something but you might like or you might hate. Watch till the end. I'll show you outside the room. Let me know what your opinions are. This is a superior studio apartment. I tell you how much I paid for it. Far too much. Let me show you the room. So we're in room 359. I've just turned the TV on for you just to check out what channels I've got. I can confirm they've got ITV, Channel 4 and Channel 5. I don't know what other channels I've got because I get bored looking through them. But they've got a lot of channels. There is the rucksack ready to go. I'm staying today at the La Morena apartments. Just booked them. £72 I think they were. They're up in the new town in the strip. I paid more for these apartments. So this is a superior studio apartment. To me it just looks like a standard apartment. I mean, I've got no complaints, it's been absolutely fine. We'll go outside in a minute. That's the front door. You'll either like this or you'll hate it, I'll show you in a minute. Front door basically is a patio door. I'm not a big fan of that. The lights kind of dimming in and out of this room as well. So fridge, everything you need, kettle, toaster, microwave, just noticed up there as well. I don't do any cooking on these trips, so not really much use to me, but good to have if you're staying here for a long time. Wee table and chairs, I always like that, practical. You can sit, read your paper, go on a laptop, do some work, whatever, always good. The bathroom's quite nice. Let me show you inside the bathroom. So shower, pretty modern, looks as if it's been done up quite recently. Like that as well, they've got shampoo and conditioner and stuff like that. Just doing the basics right here. Also got a hairdryer, ladies. Shaving mirror, just had a wee shave actually, didn't use that mirror but used the big mirror. A couple of wee toiletries here as well. No complaints whatsoever. The room standard's pretty decent. I had quite a comfortable night, had a good night's sleep in here. So I'd stay here again, but I wouldn't pay what I paid. Let me tell you how much I paid and we'll go outside and I'll show you. There could be a potential issue with this room. Okay, so let me move so we can get behind the light. Right, paid £85 for this, far too much. This is what happens when you land in Lanzarote and you've got no accommodation booked and everything's nearly fully booked in Porto do Carmen. There was only one more accommodation that was cheaper than this. I can't even remember the name of it. It was like £10 cheaper up in the new town, but it looked a wee bit up the hill. This is up a hill as well, by the way. So I ended up staying here because I wanted to stay in the old town. I normally stay up in the strip. It's quite a nice complex. There's two parts to this complex. I'm across the road. I'll show you outside in a wee minute. I'm going to do a walk across and show you inside the main building as well. Now, important to note here, the official website was £20 dearer than agoda.com that I booked it on. So the official website is not always the cheapest for this accommodation. It's not worth £85 a night in my opinion. Probably more the £50-60 range. But the actual room, I don't have any complaints about. If I was here for a week or 2 weeks, I might have one issue, if you like privacy, and I'll show you in a wee second. Let me show you. Let's head outside. Okay, I forgot to show you as well, storage space and a safe there as well. €3 a day if you want to hire the safe. I heard somebody talking about it at reception. There was quite a bit of hassle checking in here. It took me over an hour to get checked in because the people in front of me had a lot of problems with their rooms. The poor girl at reception was trying to deal with it all, move them rooms and everything. Here is my little terrace. It does get a wee bit of sun as you can see at this time. It's just after 11 o'clock. And we've got rooms directly across from us. Let's head outside. Now, here's the first potential issue for some of you. Literally, that is the front door. So the front door's kind of the back door, like patio door. I'm not a big fan of that for security really. Room 359, can't remember if I mentioned that. So room 359, got a wee table and chairs here as well. Only thing is here, if you're staying here for a week or two, you don't really have much privacy because this is the main path up to the swimming pool. Pros and cons here. Big pro, you're right next to the swimming pool here. This is one of the swimming pools, there's one in the main building as well. But the con is, if you're sitting here all day, you're going to have people walking up and down all day, probably getting to the pool. Your neighbours are pretty close to you right here as well. Let me walk out a wee bit and I'll show you what I mean. So, just going down there, I'm going to do a wee video showing you. Across the road's the main reception. So you're not in the main building here. It's like an annex, I would say. There's a pool, but right there. So the pool is literally right next to your room. So some people are going to absolutely love that. You've almost got a room walking into the pool. You just don't have much privacy in these rooms. I notice there's no sun lounger here as well. There could probably be sun lounger, couldn't they, as well? But sun loungers in the rooms over here. I don't know whether they've just grabbed them along from the pool, which you could easily do if you're staying here. So there's pros and cons right next to the pool. I've not been in the pool, so I can't tell you what it's like. But what do you think? Back in the room. So yeah, I'm not a massive fan of ground floor rooms just for security. Somebody has to stay in them, to be fair. So no complaints really there. But I just always think if you're in a higher room with a more solid door, it's a bit more secure. What do you think of the room? Oh, I need to remember that I'm charging a power bank. Sockets at the side as well. The actual room is fine. I've got no complaints about the room whatsoever. It's a reasonable standard. I had a good night's sleep. I would stay here again. If you're coming here on a package holiday and you're booking months in advance, so you're booking more than one night, you're going to get a lot better deals. When you stay one night at the weekend, a Friday or a Saturday, this is the kind of deals you're going to get. Midweek, this will probably be under £70, £60. Let me know what you think. Pros and cons here. I paid too much, definitely, but it's been quite a nice, comfortable night. I'm no complaints really about the accommodation. I'm going to go over and see the rest of the building. I think I've been in it briefly before, and we'll see what it's got. I'll leave a link up here to the rest of the hotel if you want to check it out. Location-wise, it's in a big steep hill at the top of the old town, so it's not going to be suitable for everybody. But I've heard a lot of people really like this complex. Maybe I'll come back again one day, but I won't pay £85. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, you'll be out, hit the wee subscribe button. It's absolutely free, it doesn't cost a penny. Check out all the other videos on the channel, and it's goodbye from the Flora Hotel. Bye bye.